Hello YouTube, it's Mr. Billy Airdrop here again, and this time I'm bringing you a quick explanation of my class setups. I had a request on my channel asking for what classes I use, so I thought I'd answer with a video. After I've been through all 5 classes, I'll give you guys a quick glance over my combat record and a look at the stats on there. So first things first, we'll go straight into the classes. First up is my sniper class. Currently using the PSG one for this. I've always favoured bolt action snipers in past Call of Duty games. This time I've gone with the PSG one simply because I grew tired of not being able to put my enemies down in a single shot. The lack of stopping power really doesn't help an aspiring sniper on this game, and I'm bad enough as it is. The PSG one allows me to fire twice in quick succession, just to take out any annoying health that they may have at the end. Since I'm packing a sniper as my primary weapon on this class, come fully loaded with a CZ with extended mags for any of those close quarters encounters you may end up doing. Nova Gas is standard with all my classes, same with motion sensor, apart from one example with the Rush class where I favour the Claymores, simply because I don't stay in one place long enough to get any use out of it really. I use a Tomahawk on this class, not really because I find them useful, just because I love launching them across the map for a cheeky kill at the start of an S&D round. I use Ghost Pro in this class and most of my others simply because I hate being seen on the map. Most people will prefer, or not most, but some people prefer more attack minded perks in this slot, such as Scavenger or Hardline. I really love the invisibility from Spy Plane and air support that you get with Ghost. Scout is on here for the extra duration, when you're holding your breath during a scope. Sometimes I'll switch out for Hardened with maps that have plenty of buildings in cover, just to make it easier to get the wallbang kill. Next up we've got the Endurance class. This class is primarily used for the games where I'm expecting to survive for a long time. I don't really like running out of ammo too quickly. So I use the Galil with dual mags on this one. The dual mags to give you the extra ammunition. The Galil is actually one of my favourite weapons on the game. I recommend it to anyone who likes assault rifles to have the small iron sights. Very easy to manage, don't really get in your way much. The Strela on this class is for helping out my team. I run with Ghost Pro on most of my classes, including this one. Often my friends will be playing with me and they often prestige, so they lose their Ghost Pro perks in the process. Sleight of Hand Pro again is on this class because I love the fast aim down the sights. Quicker reload time's a bonus, but the Pro version is why I use this perk. Probably my favourite of all of them, to be honest. And Hacker Pro again on this class for the annoying enemy equipment. Next up we've got the Powerhouse. If I want to cause plenty of damage with the AK-47, then I'll go with this class. Usually favour it on the free-for-all games where I like a silencer, but also a gun that will drop them really quickly. Strela again, same reason as before, and Ghost Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro and Hacker Pro. Same perk choice as the previous class for one simple reason: I really love working with these. I feel much more comfortable with the advantages that these three offer. Here's my Rush class. This is the one that I use for Capture the Flag matches and for the initial Spawn and Domination games. I play about with the attachment on the AK-74U, but I currently have settled on the silencer. I find it to be the most useful for my playstyle. Usually involves me getting right behind enemy spawn and picking each of them off. It's just much easier to do so when you aren't showing up on their radar all the time. Strela again, but this time it helps me just as much. Obviously I don't have Ghost Pro in this class. And Lightweight Pro and Marathon Pro on here, just to help me achieve the maximum speed possible for the rush. Must have combination really for a rush class in my eyes. And Sleight of Hand Pro is on. I did experiment with steady aim for a while. I found I rarely hip fire, even in situations where I'm standing still, and of course hairs are extremely small. And finally is my Survivor class. I use this one in a variety of situations where the enemy is usually going to be packing plenty of explosives. Most commonly use this class on headquarters. A lot of the times you'd think the HQ is magnetic with the amount of shrapnel that comes flying your way. Flak Jacket is essential for surviving on this when I'm objective running. I use the AUG with dual mags on this class. I like switching my guns up. I quite like the AUG, but I'm just as happy rolling around with a FAMAS or an Enfield here. The Sleight of Hand Pro for those quick ADS needs, and Marathon Pro simply because I didn't really feel that I needed Hacker Pro when I had Flak Jacket on, simply because I'll survive most of the enemy equipment explosions anyway. Anyway, those are my classes. Obviously I didn't prestige, so 5 is all I'm getting, but I rarely find myself wishing I had more slots available. I promised I'd show you my combat record, so here it is. Here I am with my 1.34 win ratio. It's actually at an all-time low at the moment after a lot of rage quit syndrome. Happened quite a lot recently, don't ask. My win streak, however, is 72, which was achieved in a long session of playing with my brother and some friends of ours. Here is the page that people usually want to see. KD ratio sitting pretty at the moment with 5.03, over 10,000 kills and over 2,000 deaths. Last 5 games aren't great, but the 24-0 makes it look somewhat respectable in relation to my KD. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope this answers any questions you may have had regarding my class setup and stats. Please comment, rate and subscribe as always, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much.